Chris Tarrant was over the moon when Charles Ingram answered the final question right on Who Wants to Be Millionaire correctly and netted the jackpot. The host screamed in delighted and jumped up to hug clearly shocked Ingram, declaring him the most amazing contestant we have ever had. He then joined Ingram and his wife Diana in their dressing room to celebrate their win with champagne. Tarrant himself admits he had no clue something was wrong and that the couple seemed to have cheated their way to win. The legendary TV host said, "If thought there was anything wrong, certainly would not have signed the check. They seemed as normal as people who have just won £1 million would be in the situation." But just few hours after Ingram became only the second person to win £1 million on the hit ITV game show, suspicions had started to swirl about how he had done it. The check was stopped by the production company and the couple were arrested. They have always insisted they are innocent of any wrongdoing. However, 18 months later, along with lecturer Tequan Whittock, they were in court dock accused of procuring the execution of valuable security by deception. The Ingrams have always they were innocent of any wrong-doing, but they were found guilty and each fined £15,000 and ordered to pay £10,000 towards prosecution costs, which was later increased to £65,000. Instead of winning £1 million, the Ingrams' brazen cheating cost the massive £115,000. The Ingrams each received an 18-month suspended sentence and Whittock was given 12-month suspended sentence. ITV's Quiz, starring Michael Sheen, Matthew Macfadyen and Sean Clifford, chronicles the incredible events of September 2001. Tarrant later said he was very sad about this whole business. He added, "This was very cynical plan, motivated by sheer greed. It is hugely insulting to the hundreds and hundreds of other contestants who have come on the show, just hoping for much smaller amounts of money but prepared to try and win their money honestly. It is unthinkable that anybody should come on the show and think they could go home with the biggest prize of all dishonestly." Ingram had managed to win just £4,000 the day before he hit the jackpot and had used up 2 of his 3 lifelines. But when he arrived in the studio the following day, his mood had changed, with people noticing that he was behaving erratically, and one of the strangest moments came when Ingram was asked who recorded the Born to Do It album. By his own admission, he had never heard of the record or its singer and initially selected the wrong answer. But then, with clearly confused Tarrant watching and waiting, he picked the right choice: Craig David. It seemed the couple had enlisted the help of Whittock, who was waiting in the wings as the next contestant to take the hot seat while Ingram answered his set of questions. And as the major got closer and closer to the jackpot, the show's producers began to notice something strange in Whittock's behavior. When Ingram selected the right answer, he would cough, and when he settled on the wrong one, he would blow his nose. Tarrant has always insisted he was totally unaware of any coughing around him. He explained, No, I had no idea. Because, and you know this, the guy was winning £1 million. There were people roaring, screaming. People cough like mad. Everybody's coughing in the studio because they are enclosed or whatever. Had no idea." But then came the bombshell moment when the TV legend realized something had been very wrong. Tarrant said, "It was only when viewing the tape afterwards. Lot of us realized that something very, very wrong had been done. But there are others who believe the Ingrams were wrongly convicted, including members of ITV's Quiz cast." Matthew Macfadyen said, "It's true to say their lives were totally ruined by what happened. Their pets were attacked. People spat at Charles. They had to move house and he lost his job. It's game show." And Helen McCrory, who plays the Ingrams' barrister, added, "The fact that lot of people at the time didn't hear the cough. Chris Tarrant didn't hear the cough. The person sitting opposite didn't hear the cough. People either side didn't hear the cough. Yet for some reason Charles Ingram heard the cough. Really? Now for some reason maybe he did. Maybe it was complete set up. Or maybe he didn't. You're just looking for truth."